27 pounds of blackberries, and the first thing we're gonna make with them is some blackberry lemonade. I'm very excited to make this because I plan on having a glass of it ready for whenever my husband gets home from work. He loves my homemade lemonades, and I've never done blackberry before, so I'm super excited. First, we're going to measure out our blackberries into a blender. My blender has little measuring things on the side, so I'm just going to pour them straight into here. I'm gonna use 2.5 cups of blackberries. Oops, I don't have my little blender thing in there. We're gonna do 1.25 cups of water. We're gonna start with 1 cup of sugar and then taste it, and if we need more, we can add some more. Now I'm just going to blend this up. I'm gonna use this pot to combine it all together, but we're not gonna be cooking it. So I'm just gonna dump all of the blackberry puree into a strainer just to kind of strain out all the seeds. While that's kind of slowly straining, I'm gonna pour in the lemon juice. So I juiced about like 8 or 9 lemons to get this much lemon juice. This is 2.5 cups. I'm just gonna pour this in here, and I'm just gonna pour it into the strainer to help kind of get the blackberries through it, and because there's still some seeds left in here. This does not want to go through. This is definitely helping. I'm probably gonna keep this kind of a concentrate because if I go ahead and dilute it right now, it's gonna take up a ton of space. I'm gonna need like a whole bunch of these mason jars to store it, and I kind of like to keep it down to where it'll fit in just this one mason jar. And I think all of this will fit in here so far. We can add water to it as we drink it. Finally done straining, and this is what we are left with, just a bunch of seeds. I'm gonna throw this away. I think I've decided to use these smaller mason jars, so I'm going to pour some of the concentrate in this one, and then I will have a second one that I can store in the freezer, and then we can just leave this one in our fridge and drink out of it for the next week or two. I do want to try a little bit of it though and make sure that it's good before I store it. It's good, but it's definitely really tart, so I think I'm gonna add some more sugar. I ended up with 2 cups of sugar in here, and it's a lot better. It tastes perfect now. Now I'm gonna super bravely try to pour this into this mason jar. Ooh. Perfect. Okay, this ended up being perfect. So I got 2 of these mason jars out of it, and I left it as a concentrate. That way we can keep it for longer and just kind of dilute it as we drink out of it. I'm gonna put this one in the freezer because it has more headspace, but this one should last in the fridge for about 1 to 2 weeks. Hopefully Cole can drink that much lemonade in 2 weeks. But this was super easy to do. I didn't do any cooking on the stove at all. And now we have fresh blackberry lemonade concentrate.